This morning, we are talking about prevention, trying to prevent and treat frostbite. It happens every single year, and Dr. Jeffrey Gibbs doesn't want to have to treat it. He wants to prevent it. He's the medical director at Ascension St. Vincent Burn Center, joining us to talk about the signs and what to do, although it's, warmer out today, and it was, 50s, yesterday. This is something that you deal with every year, and I know you don't want to have to do these surgeries, or you want to talk about prevention.
Yeah, ideally it's something that is preventable. It does vary day to day. You can have a day like today, not so bad, but other days where it's colder or wind chill is up, so that frostbite can occur certainly sooner. So the big thing is just preparing to go outside. We still want people to go outside and enjoy the winter activities, but be safe about it. Yeah,
let's talk about the temperature when we do need to be concerned, and then what is frostbite and how do you know, okay, I need to go inside right now, or hey, I shouldn't be out here anymore?
Yeah, so typically with frostbite, what's happening is these tissues are starting to get below freezing. You can actually have little ice crystals that start to form in the skin, and it can damage the tissues. So basically we're trying to keep this warm while we're outside. So some of the things you would start to notice are tingling in the fingers, things are starting to go a little bit numb. If you look at your fingers, sometimes they're pale white or they're kind of a reddish color, all indications that you're starting to get a little bit cold. And I think there's a difference between what we call a frost nip, where things get a little tingly and a little cold, and frostbite, where potentially you're seeing things like blister formation, which is definitely something you should seek medical care for. Or if the fingers are turning purple and they're not kind of pinking back up again, things are remaining numb, then you'd certainly want to seek medical attention for those things.
Yeah, I know we're showing some of the photos now of okay, this is when you're having some issues and you need to go see a doctor. Is there a temperature? In general terms, is it more of how long you're staying out? Is it more if you're wet and those types of things? What do we need to be mindful of, if you will?
So it's a combination of time and temperature. The colder it gets, the quicker it can happen. So if you have a day where it's maybe 0 degrees outside, it could maybe happen within 30 minutes. If you add in wind chill and it takes the temperature down below 0, then that can certainly speed up the process of getting frostbite. Then it could potentially be within 15 minutes or so. So I think being mindful of that when you're going outside, some of the things we talk about with prevention is making sure you're layering up well. If things get wet, you want to change out those articles of clothing. I always tell people, listen to your body. If things are starting to get tingly or numb, it's probably time to go inside and warm up for a little bit. There are people who are at a little bit higher risk, so if you have some poor circulation to begin with because of underlying medical conditions or diabetes, those are things that you might want a little bit more frequently go inside, warm up, and check those articles of clothing to make sure that everything looks as it should.
Yeah, we're seeing some of those at-risk populations, and in the break before we came out, I said, just in general terms, you told me you see about 12 cases every single year. It's not something that again, we're talking about prevention here. We saw on there some of the higher risk people. Does that tend to be maybe older adults or people that are working outside, people that can't feel? What do you find is kind of the person that's being, I'll say, attacked the most, if you will?
Yeah, no, I think that it's maybe it's probably more so in our adult population. Okay. I think that it's people who are maybe kind of pushing a little harder outside, whether they're doing outdoor activities or, to your point, working, where they're just trying to get things finished up so they can get back inside, and maybe they're going a little bit too long in the outdoors. And it's a spectrum through the year. So I maybe see 12 or so cases that are bad enough to come see me, but there's certainly a spectrum from hey, just kind of numb and tingly, went inside and warmed up. I think everyone's experienced that. And then there's some individuals who maybe have some smaller blister formations and maybe will get treated at an urgent care. And then there are times where people have significant injuries and they have to come to the burn center and they have to be seen.
We do not want that to happen this year. That's why we do this, to learn more about frostbite, the symptoms, how to prevent it if you didn't hear everything. Fox59.com/links. And we know Jim at some point soon is going to get back. I mean, Jim's talking about a football game on Friday night where we're going to have wind chill and people are going to be wanting to hang out all night.
Yeah, I mean, tailgating and then the game up in South Bend with wind chills of the teens. You definitely want to dress warmly for that, no doubt.